So what motivated me to do the training was twofold. One, I was recommended EFT and Tamara and Peter by my absolutely brilliant coach supervisor. And secondly, with the existing tools I use, I have sort of hit a ceiling when it comes to working with my own energy, and I intuitively felt it was to do with energy. So the two things in combination called me for learning this method this time, which felt the right time. Before coming to the training, I had an awareness about the scale and intensity of how this will work from prior experience with it, receiving it. And I just trusted that it serves its purpose and it's worth the work to go into. If you're thinking about it, I definitely recommend it. There is a timing and the readiness for it, and if it has come to us, I am trusting my intuition that it's the right time to do it. What surprised me about the training is how huge a scale of things we can work with, how quickly. So the speed at which this works really quite surprised me. I mean, I had some experience with it, receiving it in the past, and the deeper we delved into things, the more that has come to awareness. I was able to learn things to deal with those at that scale and at that intensity in a gentle way, fast. And that brings a whole new dimension to the things that I already practiced before, where I feel those methods may not have been able to address issues at this speed. And I find that the combination of these together, especially with practice over time, will become incredibly powerful. One of the things that was an aha moment, if you like, is being able to practice, and my capacity to be able to practice from a beginner's mind and open my mind to this new space called EFT and what it can bring, and to be able to put aside everything I have known and not to be fixed by that experience thus far. So enter the room with absolute presence and the knowing that new things will occur. I don't know what they are, and I trust that with the help of EFT I can figure it out. And if I had been holding on to too much of what I have already known from other practices I have, taken to an advanced level, I would have limited my ability to make the most of what EFT has to offer. And as a human being, other than a practitioner of other things, it also allowed the space for me to work on myself and open myself to the healing that is still yet to occur. And I have touched on some stuff in the training room that I could not manage with other things before. And so the opportunity to learn EFT with this open beginner's mind is what allowed me to take things to the next level. And there is always a next level. So that was a realization that was very important to me, and to actively practice that, to be aware of that, to notice when I'm jumping back to what I already know. Because if I had stayed there, I would have limited the capacity of growth with EFT. And that's a useful realization for anything, especially when you attend this training with experience. I would like to thank the trainers for everything that they've given us and how they empowered us. Tamara and Peter, they are at the top of their game. You know that you're learning from the best. They give you the foundations and the theories and the book that you need to be aware of before you can adapt all of that to real life situations. So I feel I will be leaving this to my next practice phase of EFT with everything I need to be able to enter that with confidence. I am incredibly grateful to them for what they do and how they help people realize their fullest potential, and how they help me personally heal with teaching me all of this stuff. Their purpose is crystal clear, their integrity is reaching outer space. The values I hold important, I feel I share with them, and to be able to have that resonance and flow in the way you work with quite often vulnerable areas of life. You feel held in their space and welcome and home to be able to do that together. So yes, I would highly recommend working with them 100% and learning from them. If you're thinking about doing this training, I would say go for it. Follow your gut, follow your heart, And then the alignment will happen on the way. If there are any doubts, ask questions, inform yourself. They are always available, the trainers, to answer any questions you might have. There is no right or wrong question. And if you feel that you're ready to do this, your intuition is calling you to do this, go for it. Go for it is my answer. There is a timing to things, there's a readiness for things, and if it has arrived to you, there's a reason for that. And I think just even exploring the reasons will be a valuable exercise. So it's something to move towards in your way, at your pace. Be sure that Tamara and Peter will help you from start to finish in a way that best serves you. And I have absolutely no doubt that I made the right decision when I listened to my own intuition and came to work and learn from them.